Ashley Butler is the sorriest bitch in all of GTA fiction.
Okay, I'm bad, baby. I'm bad. I know it. You should teach me a lesson. Hit me or something. Teach me I'm wrong. Teach me, baby. It's the only way I'll learn. Make me hurt. Hit me.
Her role in The Lost and Damned isn't just that of a blatant plot device, but also a blatant and, quite frankly, vulgar case study of what it means to have an Ashley in your life. An Ashley who always needs to be rescued, who can't be bothered to self-improve, take accountability, and whose negative influence can and will bleed into those around them, as we shall see very soon. I don't want to waste any more time with this, so let's just tap into the worthless existence of Ashley, nasty ass Butler, to try to figure out precisely what any man wants with this raggedy hoe. Ashley was born in Actor Alderney, 1981. Since childhood, she's known several members of the Lost MC, Vice President Johnny Klebitz especially. They officially became a couple after Ashley decided to join the Alderney chapter. Sadly, that's when her hard drug addiction kicked off, as she began abusing cocaine and crystal meth. She even started sleeping around with different men for the sole purpose of feeding her drug addiction. This caused Johnny to end their relationship, which, in turn, caused Ashley to take a deeper nosedive into her addictions. In fact, her frequent need for drugs has turned her into a huge liability to the Alderney chapter, in more ways than one. Despite their breakup, Johnny, who's very much dedicated to his brothers, puts his life at risk to save Ashley from being held captive in a crack house, all for being in debt with the dealers. She's also in debt with the Russian mafia, run by Dmitry Roskolov by this point. So Johnny, with the help of Malk, a member of the Uptown Riders, is forced to kidnap Roman Bellic, who owns a taxi depot, to settle things with Dmitry. When Ashley starts dating the Caporegine of the Pecorino family, Ray Bacino, he decides to use her connections with the Lost to rope them into selling diamonds, originally owned by and stolen from Ray Bulgarin, leader of the Bulgarin Syndicate. Things go awry, however, when Luis Lopez disrupts their deal to retrieve the diamonds stolen from a previous deal. Johnny does manage to get his hands on the deal money, and gives it to MC treasurer Jim Fitzgerald for safekeeping. Ashley discovers this and unwittingly informs Ray, resulting in Jim's kidnapping and torture in Ray's restaurant basement for interrogation. Johnny rescues him and they split up, but Jim ends up getting killed when Ray orders a hit on him. The only thing Ashley does right is warn Johnny of some pursuing goons Ray sent his way. After fending them off, he meets up with Ashley, who reveals Jim's fate, alongside what's going on with former MC president Billy Gray, and how he plans to rat out the gang and turn states once released from prison. Following the prison break-in, Billy's death, and the burning of their clubhouse, Johnny contacts Ashley to update her about it, but makes it clear that he's done with her. Ashley knows this, but it certainly doesn't stop her from asking for $40 anyway. And going forward, Ashley continues trying to win back Johnny, by claiming in her emails to him that she's joined rehab to get better, which doesn't even last long. Between 2008 and 2013, Johnny, remnants of the Lost, and Ashley all relocated to Blaine County, San Andreas, to start a new chapter and business operation involving drugs and weapons. And despite setting clear boundaries with Ashley, Johnny, for no good reason, got back together with her anyway. Dumb move, because now she also got him hooked on meth just like her, turning him into a crippling, fragile shell of his former self. If that's not bad enough, she even starts sleeping with Trevor Phillips, a drug dealer in competition with the Lost. And apparently, Trevor is so dedicated to screwing Ashley that he would even hire online players to occasionally sabotage the biker gang. But one day, when Johnny finally confronts Trevor about it, Trevor just straight up kills him in cold blood, completely losing it after learning of the survival of his former friend Michael DeSanta. Ashley is left mourning over Johnny's corpse while Trevor and his associates, Ron Jakowski and Wade Abear, all set out to kill the rest of the Lost, including MC members Terry Thorpe and Clay Simons. But before that, the player has the option to run over Ashley on the way. Should that happen, the only thing that would change story-wise is the dialogue between Trevor and Wade. But regardless of her fate at that moment, Ashley's death is inevitable either way. It's eventually revealed on Weasel News and an internet article that she dies of a heroin overdose during a five-way with men in their 50s and 80s. The nude, lifeless bodies of Ashley and the 4 men involved were all found by police, rotting in a Paleto Bay condo, and their smell was loud enough to make the neighbors complain. Not even a tragedy, just a pathetic end to a pathetic junkie.